Hey everybody, on today's video I'm going to get the bicycles ready for Lizzie and the kids to ride. They've been sitting out here quite a while, so got to clean them off and air up the tires, all that good stuff. All right, so living on the gravel road that we do, and the shed obviously is not airtight, and the doors are open a lot when I'm working. So things tend to get dusty, and the longer they sit here, the dustier they get. Now, we did have some rain, so I set it out. I set both of these out in the rain for a little bit. Got some of the big stuff off, but, you know, I'll just take a rag, basically, and wipe the rest of it down. This one must have been sitting by the saw because it's got sawdust on it too. But it looks like it's coming off pretty easy, cleaning up. Get the cobwebs off of there because, of course, Lizzie's not a fan of spiders a whole lot. So I'll get that cleaned up and then we'll be on to the next step. Okay, so these bikes have been sitting and the tires are flat. So next step is we need to see if they'll hold air. Got the little inflator here. It says on the tires to inflate to 40 pounds. So I'll just take the dial and go up to 40. There we are. Unhook the hose. And we'll take the cap off. And put the end on. And then all we do is hit play. Yeah, I really like this little inflator. You know, so basically you've got your pressure gauge right there. You set it, and there it is. Looks like it's holding. Yeah, it's holding pretty good. So I'll get the other 3 tires, and then we'll be on to the next step. Okay, so the next step is we need to lube the chain. I have Bel-Ray chain lubricant. It doesn't have to be that fancy, but it's what I had sitting here on the shelf. So the easiest way I think to do it is to set them on their handlebars and seat, have them upside down, and then you can spin and spray at the same time. And that chain actually felt pretty good. See what this one's like. Better. There we go. Now the chains, and then they weren't locked up or rusted, so that's pretty good. But always a little maintenance. That way it'll prevent problems in the future. So just a couple more things to check, and these babies will be ready to roll. Okay, so the last couple things that I want to check is make sure the handlebars are tight. And I just basically put my legs around the front fender, see if I could get it to move. And that one's good and tight. Then the other thing that could be loose is the seat. And this one is. So we need to tighten that bad boy up. This one, I believe, yep, it's a couple 9/16 that you need. Because that could create a nasty little fall and make some people very unhappy. There we go. Oh, almost knocked over the green one. But anyway, in the green one, that has a lever, so you don't need a wrench. I'll show you here. So this has just got a lever that you can loosen, then spin it to tighten it. Whereas this is what I was tightening with the 9/16. And then there's one on the other side, obviously. And they should be roadworthy now. Got them all checked out. Cleaned the majority of the dust off. I mean, they're not ready for a show and shine by any means. But got the creeping Jenny out of the spokes. Got most of the cobwebs, I would say, off of there. So there we go. Another project done. As always, take care.